I do apologise. I am in a bit of a comfy mood right now. I'm going to be kind of studying today and just having a nice little chill home, you know, home kind of day, at home, homebody day. But I do apologise if it seems a bit informal. But yeah, thanks so much for tapping in, guys. We are going to head into your weekly reading to see exactly what you can expect for the upcoming week, or what the divine wants you to know. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for your support as well, guys. Okay, those that just tap in every now and then, those that continue to like, comment, those that are subscribed especially, thank you so much. These are going to be very quick, clear, concise messages, okay? I know sometimes people don't want the quick ones, okay? I do have a lot of studies to do now that I am in uni, but yeah, I really, you know, I am trying to sort out a way, or trying to kind of see how I can operate maybe a, you know, personal readings again, maybe via PayPal or something, but I am kind of working on it. So and of course the channel is still slowly growing, so I'm not quite there yet when it comes to you know, payments of personal readings and stuff. But yeah, take what resonates, guys, leave the rest for someone else, and we'll get straight to it. Lovely. So we're going to tap into Aries. Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for tapping in. These are going to be quick, clear, concise messages regarding your upcoming week, anything that the divine wants you to know, anything that you can expect. And again, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for just tapping in if this is your first time, or thanks also to those that are subscribed. Continue to like, share, comment and subscribe, guys. Please continue to like, especially because it does get the reading and the channel to those that need my services. Okay, so yeah, let's get straight to it, Aries. Sorry, I do apologize. I always say it, I do live next to a bit of a busy road, so you may hear a bit of traffic every now and then. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages for our Aries. What is it that they need to know, or what would you like them to know regarding their upcoming week? What's going to be happening? What would you like them to know? What can they expect? Anything at all for Aries for their upcoming week. Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages for our Aries, please. Universe, spirit guides, angels. Ooh, Tower moment. Channel message there. Bit of confirmation. There's a bit of speeding out there just then. Ah, maybe a good one. Okay, Ace of Cups, love it. Maybe a good tower. One more card. One more card, please, for Aries. One more card for Aries. Clear, concise messages. One more card for Aries for what this is for next week, please, for the upcoming week. Seven of Pentacles. Wow. Bottom of the deck, Aries, we have the Seven of Wands. Seven could be significant in some sort of way. Okay. Wow, guys. It's a bit of an offload of feelings here. Is this you or someone else? I'm hearing a lot of things. I'm hearing I'm sorry. I'm hearing, you know, okay, it's going to be different for all. For some of you, this is an apology, either from you or to you. For some of you, this is somebody offloading their feelings for how they feel towards you. You know, it's quite a big deal as well. For some of you, you wouldn't expect this person to offload feelings, or it's not like them. It's out of the norm. Or for some of you, you're doing this and it's out of the norm for you. Maybe you've never felt this way before. Maybe this person's never felt this way before. But like I said, it's going to be different for all, whether it's an apology or an offload of feelings. You know, somebody's really built the confidence up, or will be, to you know, really unveil or get vulnerable regarding feelings or an apology. It's crazy here because I am seeing a true pair situation. So somebody really does feel like you're the one for them, or you feel that like somebody else is the one for you, or, you know, there's just some sort of coming together. Now, again, for some of you, this could be a past person that maybe you've not heard from in a while, or there was a hiccup in the past, especially with that tower. Not all of you, but that tower could also represent the fact that it's out of the ordinary for somebody to reach out, say sorry, or unveil their feelings, so whether it's you or them. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Wands, King of Cups, Nine of Cups, and Five of Wands, Three of Swords, Queen of Cups. Okay, it's taken a while for somebody to realize that somebody is the one for them. Look how many cards we had to go through to reach to that Queen of Cups. So there is a true pair situation, but it's a situation where there's a bit of an emotional distance maybe, or it's been kind of like very one-sided for a while. It's one-sided. Wow, side message there. Somebody could have been dealing with a bit of an immature kind of person, and that's why it's such a big deal for somebody to, you know, when this comes in, it's, oh my gosh, wow. Yeah, one-sided. Okay, a little bit more for what this is, or is there any advice or anything else at all? Okay, Queen of Cups. So we do have a bit of another queen going on, but let's keep going. Wow, it did kind of match up and fell on top of the tower as well. So I don't know whether somebody had a bit of a downfall with somebody else and they're coming back, or they're having a massive realization that the one that they chose was the wrong one. It's not gender specific either. Or another way I'm looking at it is that somebody's actually been talking to a sister figure, mother figure, best friend, or a brother figure, father figure. Yeah, Two of Cups. And that is another thing that made them realize that, you know, the person that they are coming towards or wanting to go towards is the one for them. Somebody could have had a really massive, you know, deep conversation with somebody, which encouraged them to reach out or speak to somebody else. One more card. So take any of the messages how they resonate here. But yeah, next week there's definitely like some sort of, wow, two aces, Ace of Wands. Yeah, definitely some sort of feelings, like an outpour of feelings being expressed. You know, two aces, like, wow, somebody really, really does feel for someone here, or is really, really apologetic, whether it's you or them. Okay, so we've got another King. I don't know, did both of you kind of go your own ways and both of you kind of tried and played the field elsewhere? It's like, yeah, we got a load of like different individuals are coming out. So maybe multiple individuals are kind of, you know, yeah, multiple individuals could be involved in some sort of way for some of you. Yeah, either way, someone's just kind of lost interest, or you know, not with you, and you've not lost interest with them, but like lost interest with the idea of being with someone else, or the idea of kind of playing the field. Like somebody wants something deeper, something of substance. They've had a massive realization here that, you know, the lifestyle or what they've been doing or who they've been dealing with is not for them. So they're dashing off and dashing out of that and coming towards, you know, yeah, coming towards the person that they really want to kind of make amends with or make it official with, whether it's you or them. Now, guys, of course, you know, Aries, it can be also maybe, you know, an offer from a work or a promotion, okay? I did forget to say that, and I did say that quite late. I'm so sorry, but, you know, but if you definitely know, and sometimes you feel that something's coming, or sometimes you feel that there is someone coming back, okay? Now, again, like I said, this could be you or them, but there is something here, whether there's an outpour of feelings or an offer, okay? For sure, okay? And that tower is actually a happy tower. And another way I'm looking at it is that maybe that tower moment is maybe also maybe a hiccup that happened in the past for some of you. And there's like a coming together from that, or after that, following that. Or that tower moment for some of you, maybe you were looking for jobs and you were kind of losing hope and you were like, oh, you crashed out a little bit, okay? But there's something to kind of be happy about next week. Whether it's a coming together with a person or a coming together with a match-made job for you, or opportunity or promotion, okay? Take it how it resonates, okay? In fact, let me just, where's that Queen of Pentacles gone? Okay, it's all right. I'm going to give one more card of advice. What's the advice for Aries here, please? And again, flip the script if you need to, Aries. This could be you towards them or them towards you. What's the one card of advice that you have for Aries for the upcoming week? Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, hear them out. Hear them out. Hear this offer out. Hear this apology out, okay? Hear them out. I know a lot of you may feel like it's very unserious from this person, or it's too good to be true, even with the job role offer if it is for some of you. But definitely kind of like, you know, hear them out before you kind of pipe off or have something to say here. Because, you know, they are really trying to prove to you that they want you, or that they are really sorry. From the 3 to the 2, you know. I've been doing some thinking, and, you know, 3 to the 2, it's like I've blocked out all the external factors or people that were kind of leading me astray. 3 to the 2, it's me and you kind of thing, okay? Yeah, definitely a conversation, guys, coming in, or an offer, okay? Especially if it's a job role as well. Like I said, the employer has stopped looking at external applicants or other applicants that were in competition with your application, and, you know, it's a one-on-one thing, okay? And, you know, they've been doing some thinking, and now they're ready to give that offer in some sort of way, or a promotion. Take it how it resonates. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Aries. No matter what side you are on, I do wish you well for next week. Enjoy your upcoming week, okay, guys? And yeah, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really do wish you all the best, guys. Thank you so much. Hello, Taurus. Thank you so much for tapping in, guys. I hope you don't mind the the pajamas. I am having a bit of a stay-at-home day, but yeah, we're going to be heading into your upcoming week. What you can expect, what the divine wants you to know, what you could you may see coming. Okay, whatever comes out, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. Please continue to like. It really does push the reading and the channel to those that need to hear and kind of need the service. So if you've been doing that already and you've been subscribing, thank you so much, guys, honestly. But let's get into it. Take what resonates, leave the rest with somebody else, and time is fluid. It'll be from as and when you click the video, and flip the script if you need to for any of the channeled messages. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages for our Tauruses. Clear, concise messages for our Tauruses, please. What can they expect? What would you like them to know? Anything for the upcoming week. Clear, concise messages for our Tauruses, please. Oh, 10 of Pentacles, okay, but there are a few cards behind that. I'm going to pop it back, but I am going to acknowledge it. A little bit more, please. A little bit more, okay. 7 of Wands. A little bit more for our Tauruses, please, for the upcoming week. Clear, concise messages, please. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages for our Tauruses, please, for the upcoming week. Justice. Wow, for many of you, something that you've been fighting for or digging into or searching for, you're going to either get the answers or the answer you want, okay? If this is a legal battle, if this is a work situation where you've been fighting or appealing for something, or just appealing for something in general, it looks like you get justice or the answers that you want, okay? Now, for many of you with that 10 of Pentacles that came out, this could also have something to do with wages or money, or, again, a job situation, a job role. Knight of Wands. Star card, the answer you deserve and want next week, okay? The answer or the outcome that you deserve and want. Somebody's literally going to be skipping home with a happy smile on their face, okay? Or, you know, leaving the outcome's going to be very much, you know, star card. This is literally wish fulfillment, okay? So whatever this is for you, whether it's a relationship and you've been waiting for somebody to treat you right or tell the truth, whether it's again, an appeal or a legal battle or just a battle in general in some sort of way that you've been fighting for or digging for, you are getting the answers that you were looking for, or you are getting the outcome you were looking for here, Taurus, okay? Yeah, definitely. Done deal, 6 of Cups. Can we get a little bit more here, please? What is this for Taurus, please, for the upcoming week? What is this exactly? 9 of Swords. You guys have really been kind of like, this has been literally fits. Guys, for some of you as well, a small portion of you, if you've been worried about, I'm hearing worrying about, metaphorically speaking, when my next meal is going to be. If you've been a bit down and out regarding money as well, there's definitely like you're gonna be fine, okay? But this is something you've been worried about, or it's been on your mind quite a lot. Whatever this is, it's going to be different for all guys, okay? Yeah, beautiful. You're getting the outcome you are, you know, you've been kind of waiting for, or you know, please don't be down and out, okay? There is a massive, like, huge, you know, happy outcome out of this for next week, okay? Happy ending with that Sun card. It's a yes as well. This is also known as a yes card in tarot. So again, if you've been appealing or applying or trying to, some of you, like I said, with that Nine of Swords, you've been really worried about something here, but there's no need to worry. I'm hearing Bob Marley, don't worry. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. Yeah, that Sun card definitely confirms that. One more card, please, for what this is for the upcoming week for our Tauruses. Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages, please, for our Tauruses. One more card. Yeah, Hangman. There's a card behind that as well. Queen of Cups, yeah. Okay. Hangman and the Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Beautiful. The Divine's got you back here, okay? They're telling me here, you just hang tight. I got this covered for you. Don't you worry, okay? You've done everything you can in your, you know, on your behalf. On your behalf, you've literally done everything you can. So you can chill now, okay? You've done the work, or you know, you've literally exhausted all your anything you could have done on your side. Now let me finish the rest. Wheel of Fortune, okay? You just sit back. It's not gender specific, but you just sit back, and we'll present this to you, okay? They've got your back here for sure. They've got your back. Yeah, I can see somebody constantly either looking through their emails, page ones, or some of you could have been dealing with a player, or somebody that, a situation or someone that's been very unserious or hasn't been, but they've got your back here, okay? You know, they've got your back. Yeah, they've definitely got your back here with that Wheel of Fortune. Okay. We just get a few more cards of I want to just a little bit deeper. Can we go a little bit deeper for what this is for our Tauruses? I know it's going to be different for all. Page of Swords. Yeah, you guys have been very watchful and waiting. So I feel like you lot know exactly what this is. Now flip the script if you need to, but I really feel like, okay, Star card in reverse. Okay, why are we getting a Star card in reverse now, please? Universe, Spirit Guides, Angels. A little bit more for what this is. Okay, interesting. Let me break it down. Ace of Swords, High Priestess. Okay, so there was either injustice before, or you were used to rejection from this appeal or application, or, you know, there was disappointment before for what this is. Because I'm clarifying what exactly this is. I'm just being a bit nosy to see what this is. But yeah, there was some sort of truth revealed, or some sort of hard pill to swallow, or some sort of maybe battle. I'm hearing trials and tribulations. What is this for you guys? It's going to be, it's hard to generalize it, because this could literally be on a broad spectrum. What is it that you guys have been battling with, struggling with, heavy on your mind? Whatever it is here, it's turning all around for you. Okay, King of Swords, Moon card. There's that Ten of Pentacles that flew out at the start. Somebody could have been holding your money hostage for some of you, and you're getting it next week, or an establishment. Or you appealed or applied for something, and, you know, you were either rejected or ghosted with the answer. There was no answer or no solution, but it's coming next week. If this is a relationship for some of you, and you've been waiting for either a truth or a sorry or an apology, or something to be paid back to you, or something to be given back to you, or just justice in general regarding something, it's coming, okay? It's coming. Because somebody's been doing some thinking, and they've realised that, yeah, let me put my pride down and head towards doing the right thing. Or again, if this is an establishment or somebody making a decision here, there's just justice, okay? There is justice coming. We get one card of advice. One card of advice for Taurus for what this is, or, you know, just advice with this situation here, right? We're getting a few individuals coming out. Guys, what is this about? King of Wands for the advice. Wow, Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So it's a true pair situation kind of vibe going on. Some of you, this is something to do with a relationship. Okay. I'm hearing I've seen the light now. You know. Wow. Could be a raise or a promotion, and you know, previously you kept getting rejected at work for it. Somebody, you kept watching somebody else get it. You know, I've been through that before, guys. What is this exactly? Something to do with a true pair situation, or you know, a possible upgrade to the management side or the supervisory side, or a promotion. What is this? Okay. Yeah, okay, you win here. Two of Swords, Empress. It's not gender specific. One more card. It's like King of Cups, so another true pair situation. Bottom of the deck, full card. We got one more card, please. One more card for these people, these individuals, the amount of individuals or energies that are here. What is that for Taurus, please, for the upcoming week? Or maybe this is what the situation entailed on multiple people in some sort of way. Two of Wands and Two of Pentacles in reverse. No more questions anymore. This is it. This is it. You know, like I said, if you've applied or asked for something before, you know, this is like the, you know, you're not going to be waiting any longer. Okay. I'll just keep hearing you're the chosen one. I'm seeing, like, you know, metaphorically speaking, somebody getting knighted. You know how the Queen does it in the UK. Guys, if this is an inheritance thing that you never really had, you never experienced the inheritance, or you never got your share of something because of all the other people involved, or you thought that, like, something wouldn't be passed down to you because of the other people that have been trying to fight for it too, that could also be the case. Okay. Massive kind of upgrade in the situation. Okay, Two of Pentacles in reverse, World card, Tower, and the way I'm looking at it here, you know, we have the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Only you guys will know what this is. Can we just get one more card? One more card of advice. Beautiful. Whatever it is here, and I'm really struggling to pinpoint it. So I feel like for many of you, it's going to be different for all. Whatever it is here, and it has something to do with that's been heavily on your mind. Okay, for some of you, if there's been like an argument as well in a family situation or a work situation environment, or a place where there's other individuals or multiple people, somebody could be coming to say sorry. You know, this person could have tried to turn everybody against you, and you're getting that sorry or that apology, Ace of Cups, or you're getting, I don't know, you're getting something here in a positive way. Yeah, look at that, Empress. You're getting something you wanted next week. And I feel like you guys will know what this is. That Nine of Swords is not there for no reason. Especially that Seven of Wands, okay? It's either been heavily on your mind, you had to fight for it, or you were waiting for it for ages, or whatever, you know, whatever it is here, okay? You're going to be getting the answers you want or deserve, or you know, it's a yes. It's a yes. Whatever that means. Taurus, I'm going to leave it here, okay? Look, I literally just slipped my hand and look what's poking out again. What's poking out, guys? 10 of Pentacles, something to do with money, inheritance, wages, promotion for some of you, connection. I'm going to leave it here. Whatever it is here, guys, it's the answer that you've been waiting for or you deserve. Could be regarding love, family members, friends, work, like I said, finances, savings. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. Take care, guys. I'm so sorry if I couldn't pinpoint, but I feel like you guys will know what this is because it's been heavily on your mind. Okay, but take care. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. I wish you all the very best, no matter what side you are on for this, okay? But yeah, take care, Taurus. Hello, my lovely Geminis. Thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your weekly reading for what you can expect for the upcoming week or what the divine wants you to know. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe, okay? I'd really appreciate it. Take what resonates, leave the rest of somebody else, and time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Flip the script if you need to for any of the channeled messages also, Gemini, okay? Lovely. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages, please. Clear, concise messages for our Geminis. Clear, concise messages for our Geminis. I wasn't ready, but the High Priestess wanted to come out. I'm going to acknowledge it. We will kind of keep that in mind. Universe, spirit guides, angels. Okay, let's get it. Strength card. A little bit more, please, for our Geminis. For the upcoming week, please. Universe, spirit guides, angels. A little bit more for our Geminis for the upcoming week. Clear, concise messages. Knight of Cups. One more card. One more card for our Geminis, please. Six of Swords. Emperor. Ten of Swords behind that Emperor, okay? Okay, whether it's you or somebody else here, somebody's gaining the courage or the confidence to approach, either to apologise or shoot this shot. Okay, this could be a friend, a crush, or even a past person. I instantly did get past person because usually Six of Swords, you know, I'm hearing, I'm coming home, tell the world I'm coming home. But I'm also hearing that this person could have you either been sent on the way in the past or they decided to hit the road in the past, okay? But there's like a bit of nervousness going on here. So I don't know whether this person's a bit timid to approach. You know, there is definitely an offer coming in slowly, okay? One of the slowest nights of the deck with that Knight of Cups, but very timid to approach. It's not gender specific. Like I said, in the past, somebody either got caught doing something that they shouldn't, okay? Hence why they're very timid to approach, to apologise or make things right. Or again, you know, there could have been rejection in the past, okay? Whether it's you or them. Can we get a little bit more for what this is here, please? Clear, concise messages. Okay, we've got the Six of Wands. A little bit more. Wow. Three of Swords. Three of Cups. Wow, definitely a third party, okay? Some of you, I feel like you already knew that for sure. Especially with that Emperor, you know. He definitely sent somebody on their way in the past. And it's that person that kind of, you know, they want to make things right from the 3 to the 2. I'm sorry about all the other, you know, distractions of other people that were involved. It's me and you now, and I want to make it me and you now, okay? Heavy on that 3 of, you know, three. Three's a crowd, as you know, but 2 3s in a row. Wow, 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Very evidently either cheating in the past, or you found this out, or, you know, other people were involved, or, you know, they heavily kind of were influenced or distracted by other people's opinions or actions, or, you know, something to do with other people for sure. But they do want to come in 3 to the 2, make it, you know, just kind of like either, you know, this is like, again, an apology, or let me make it right. I want to take you seriously kind of thing. Bottom of the deck here, we have the 10 of Wands. So 2 10s in this reading. You know, it's been really difficult without you, okay? Or again, if this is you approaching somebody else, I can see it's been really, really difficult. This discord, or the no talking, the no contact, it's been really, really hard. Yeah, and somebody's even been doing a bit of masking as well with that 4 of Pentacles, you know? You know how hard it is to mask? I don't know why I felt led to kind of just remind somebody here. Do you know how hard it is to mask and go on like everything is okay when really you're feeling the 10 of Wands? Like, I'm not standing up for this person, okay? But somebody may actually put that in the conversation too. Or I'm also getting here that you even may respond and say, do you know how much you've put me through? Do you know how hard it was to smile and just get on with work and duties? And you know, do you understand what you did to me and why I had to leave? 8 of Cups. You know, there's a conversation for sure happening, especially with that 2 of Cups. Okay. Could we just get a little bit more for who this is or what this is for Gemini? Gemini, you could also, like I said, flip the script if you need to. Tower moment, yes, definitely a tower moment. I felt that coming, okay? So, you know, I'm hearing the quote, you know, there's a storm brewing. So for some of you, it's like, oh, here we go. You know, when you see a text message from somebody in ages, from ages, and it's like, oh, here we go. You know, even if it's something like, hey, it's like, oh, for sake. It's like, oh, gosh. World card. Like I said, there was an emotional distance, break or separation. That's the one that's coming back next week in some sort of way. 5 of Cups, coming to say sorry. Kind of offload the fact that they're so regretful, etc., etc. Oh, don't like that. Okay, just be careful here. Knight of Wands, 7 of Swords. Don't be so quick to take it to the bedroom. I'm hearing makeup sets. Not for all of you, but, you know, don't be so quick here. You need to let this person really reflect on how they treated you and what they did, okay? Knight of Wands, 7 of Swords. You know, just be careful of that energy. I can see here that it's not... They don't just want that, okay? They don't just want that, or you don't just want that, Gemini. Again, flip the script if you need to, because we've got the 10 of Cups. Okay, they really genuinely do want to coming together or things to be sorted out, for sure. However, you just need to be careful here, with the whole kind of don't let them off so easily is what I want to say. Okay, doesn't have to be regarding sex as well. It could be also kind of maybe a friend, a family member. You know, just be aware here that, you know, don't let somebody off so easily here in whatever way that means, okay? Clarify that tower moment just with one card, please. One card for the tower. Yeah, definitely an apology or some sort of making amends or, you know, I'm hearing, I knew you'd be back. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Some of you dealing with the Libra, not all of you. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, like I said, an offload of feelings or an outpour of an apology, etc., etc. I'm trying to see if this would tie into work for a small portion of you, but I can't see. Can't see. Okay. What's the advice? What's the advice here? One card of advice for Gemini. Yeah, for definitely, guys, I really do feel like this is friendship vibes, an ex, a lover, blah, 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 family member, you know. What's the advice here for Gemini? And guys, flip the script if you need to. This could be you towards somebody else. But for many of you, it will be just how I have kind of presented it. King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. Wow. Has somebody got 2 options? Somebody got 2 options. It's not gender specific. I'm also being led to say to somebody, have a talk with your friend or family member if you get stuck whether to take somebody back here. Okay, you may gain some sort of clarity by doing so. Okay, King of Wands, Hangman. Yeah, oh, for some of you, you know within your heart, this is not a good decision to take somebody back. You can hear them out, I'm hearing, but you know it's not a good decision to take them back. Hangman, Devil card. Got that Queen of, Star card in reverse. Oof, you know, yeah, some of you, you know that you don't, some of you, you feel bad and you don't want to do it, but you may have to. Hence why they're probably telling me, look, you need to confide in your best friend or, you know, somebody close by that knows the situation, because you'll realise they're going to kind of make you realise the pros, the cons, and get you to weigh that up. But yeah, you may actually find that you're done with this cycle. One more card of advice. One more card of advice. Yeah, another 3 of Wands. You know, this is the third 3. Literally, third 3. The third party's aren't going to stop. Even if it stops for a little while, if you take this person back, they still will have a bit of a wandering eye. Why do I feel led that this is a love situation? If this is a family member or a friend, like I said, if there was betrayal in the past, they have tendencies here that they won't change. Unfortunately. Yeah, 10 of Swords. You have to put the nail in the coffin with this one. They're advising. But, you know, it's each to their own. I'm going to leave it here, Gemini. I don't want to kind of reveal too much. You know, there's definitely free will in this world. Definitely a massive lesson as well with that Justice card, okay? So, I don't know, this could be a test. This could be a test from the universe. And I'm feeling led to kind of remind you here, Gemini, that these tests from the universe are really important. We wonder and we question, why are you back here? Or universe, why did you send that person back? Are you trying to test me? Yes, I am trying to test you. I'm trying to find out if you want to be in that same cycle again, okay? Because I need to know that you are completely done with this and that you have realised that this person is not for you. Because once you do that, I can present you with the person that you are meant to be with. But if you decide to take them back, I'm going to just kind of put that person on hold until you've learnt your lesson. And you know what? The more you take somebody back here, the worse the lesson is going to be. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here, Gemini. Whether it's a friend, family member, whatever it is for you here, okay? Take it how it resonates. I wish you all the best. Take care. Have a good think. I don't know where you fit into this, okay? Now, for some of you, if you were planning to go towards somebody this upcoming week, this is, you know, this could also be flipped, okay? But yeah, feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Take care. Hello, Cancer. Thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your upcoming week and just having a delve into what the universe and the divine wants you to know, or what could be expected, okay? Thank you so much for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes. I really do appreciate it. And please continue to like, guys. I can't tell you how important it is to kind of get the channel and the readings out there to those that need to hear it, okay? But feel free to like. Have I just said that? I just said that, sorry. Feel free to take the messages and the channeled messages how they resonate, okay? Yeah, and leave the rest for somebody else. Flip the script if you need to. Also, time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Lovely, Cancer. Let's get straight to it. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages for our Cancers. For the that was quick. Double card. Clear, concise messages for our Cancers, please, for the upcoming week. 10 of Wands. One more card. One more card. Wow. 9 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. Well, I'm hearing they're giving me the song Amy Winehouse, okay? Bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. I cheated myself like I knew I would. I told you I was trouble, and you know that I'm no good. You may feel like you cheated yourself, okay, for the upcoming week. I'm going to be really transparent with you here, Cancer. Or hopefully this isn't your energy towards somebody else, but somebody could have given something a chance or led into temptation next week, okay? Double card, 10 of Wands. And they're going to get bit, unfortunately, or find that there's a hard lesson or hard truth unveiling. And it's going to be like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have done that. And the thing is, somebody actually gave it some thought whether to take somebody back or give something a try. Okay. Guys. Okay, just be careful of friends or the environment kind of peer pressuring you into something as well for a small portion of you, okay? Got that 3 of Pentacles there. Now, guys, if this is a work situation as well, small portion of you, you may find that you're doing all the work and you're like, where the hell is everybody? Or where the hell is my thank you? You know? Yeah, especially with that 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. I hope somebody's not kind of getting bullied or kind of gossiped about at work, Cancer. Hopefully that's not you being part of that, doing that towards somebody else. But, you know, for many of you, you may feel like this way as well, okay? I really am sorry about that. There's, you know, I really, really am. That is like the worst possible thing. Or not even just at work, in some sort of way, shape or form. You know, this could be friends even gossiping about your relationship or your lifestyle or you being looked upon in some sort of way, okay? Yeah, just be aware of being invited to a certain place as well. Especially if you're already kind of clocking that, you know, something's not right, or, you know, you guys don't usually invite me to places. Two of Wands, Knight of Wands, some sort of adventure or an event or something fun, or it sounds great, or the you know, and it's like, oh, I wish I never came, or I wish I never gave this a chance. Two of Pentacles. Now again, this could be a person kind of coming back to tempt you as well, okay? And, you know, it's been a long time for many of you regarding either sex or attention or, you know, and, you know, just be aware that some sort of temptation's coming through. And like I said, it's been a long time, and you may kind of fall into the trap. Hopefully you don't. But now I'm hearing Bruno Mars. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. And there might be a kind of realization or truth that somebody hasn't stopped dealing with a third party or third parties or other people, multiple people, or they still have someone, etc, etc. Oh, Cancer, hopefully this isn't okay. Like I said, it can be flipped. Could we get a little bit more for this for the upcoming week? Okay, a little bit more for what this is for the upcoming week. Okay, Temperance card. Yeah, I'm hearing like this was a really like, I'm hearing recovery. Okay, now guys, if this is substance use or an addiction in some sort of way, or a bad habit, or again an addiction to a person and it's hard to stay away from them, or you've been doing so well, I'm hearing that somebody's been doing so well. I've been clean for so like blah de blah de blah months, blah de blah de blah years, days, years, months, days. I've been clean or I've been sober, and that doesn't just mean regarding a substance. It could mean I've been sober from this person, you know. You know, I've done so well on this road to recovery, Temperance, and I feel like there's something upcoming for the upcoming week that's going to kind of step into your tracks. Now again, like I said, hopefully this isn't you tempting somebody else here, okay, or peer pressuring someone else. Yeah, Star card in reverse. Oh, it's like somebody was doing so well. I was doing so well with that Star card in the upright. That's kind of somebody on the right path, you know. Came out in the reverse. I was doing so well. One more card. One more card. Now, guys, small portion of you, this could be somebody getting ready to explode at work. You know, the groups at work or the people at work are challenging, but they keep poking the bear, poking the bear, poking the bear, poking the bear. And you may kind of like just, there may be a bit of an unleash of emotions, okay? Ace of Swords. Yeah, massive truth, clarity coming in, or again, just a realization or something. Or again, if this is someone or something that you know you should have cut away, or you know you should have blocked, you may kind of be at a vulnerable state next week for some reason and kind of give in. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. Yeah, you're going to wish that you kind of turned your back or rejected or calmed down, or you turned your back. Two sixes. Six could be significant. Six of Wands behind that. Okay, and I'm also getting this is going to be very humiliating. It's going to be a little humiliating with that Six of Wands. Yeah, like, let's say, you know, let's say for some of you, let's say like an ex comes back and then like the first thing you do is text the group chat. Oh guys, you never guess who wants to come back and make amends. You tell the group chat or you tell your friends. Then, you know, that obviously happens. The offer comes in. It seems great. It sounds great. And then there's some sort of like humiliation. Yeah, Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords, you know, and it's like you have to tell them, oh yeah, you know, that was a false start, or no, they didn't. And, you know, they ask you, how did it go? Oh, you never guess what happened kind of vibe, okay? Now, again, this could be work, family members or friends also, okay? Let's say you're just getting on with work. You're doing great, you know? You're not necessarily fond of your workmates or your friends or family members in a certain situation at work. And, you know, you're just getting on with work. You're doing absolutely fine, you know? Not got long left to this shift, you know? Let me just keep going. And, you know, you kind of stumble on something that kind of triggers you, okay? And, you know, Yeah, just be careful of humiliation, okay? I don't know whether somebody's doing this purposely or you know, it could be something to do with gossip for some of you. Oh. Okay, could we get a little bit of advice for Cancer? Guys, also flip the script if you need to. This is a very, very specific message. Chariot card. Yeah, don't stay too long in a certain environment or place, okay? Okay. If an ex, you pass by an ex, or they pop up to you, shoot the shot, or you kind of bump into them somewhere, make it very quick and snappy. If you get invited to a certain event or a certain place, they're saying kind of dash off, don't stay too long, or don't go. Chariot card. Get yourself out there. Get out of there quick, okay? Also, don't stay too long in a conversation or conversations next week. You may slip up and kind of say too much, and somebody will run with some sort of evidence that you gave, okay? Can we get a little bit more for the advice here for Cancer? Clear, concise messages. 10 of Pentacles. One more card. One more card for our Cancers. Strength card. Bottom of the deck, Six of... I'm getting gossip vibes again, or somebody can't be trusted. Okay, with secrets, or somebody can't be, or again, if this is a, you know, you could be finding out that somebody that you were going to take back is still kind of got someone or sharing their energy elsewhere. Because it's like, for some of you, it's been maybe lonely and you've been kind of really wanting some attention, 10 of Pentacles, or somebody to kind of like, you know, you could have been waiting for a particular person to come back and say sorry and make things right. And it's been quite kind of hard without them. And that's why you were at a vulnerable state. But you realise that they still haven't changed, or they're still giving to two, or they're still, you know, or this could be you. One more card for this situation here, for the closing comments, please. Clear, concise messages. Yeah, World card. Like I said, something's coming back round for some of you, or an ex is coming back round. Just be aware of that. Bottom of the deck, Hermit card. Some of you dealing with a Virgo, not all of you. But yeah, the idea or the advice here is that you definitely need to either stay put if you've been invited somewhere, stay put if an ex has invited you to their house, stay put if they've come and tried to kind of get their way with you, or, you know, turn your back this week, okay, this upcoming week, to whatever or whoever this is, whether it's work, friends, you know, love, you know, whatever it is here. And I feel like you have an inkling, you do have an inkling that this is not right for you, but, you know, you do have an inkling that this thing, person, or whatever is not right for you, or this invitation is not right for you. But because you've been so lonely, or it's been so boring, or, you know, 10 of Wands, it's like it catches you at a vulnerable state. It's like, oh, you know, wandering won't hurt, or, you know, this event won't hurt, surely I've been stuck in the house all this time, or, you know, talking to this person or giving this person a chance won't hurt. Yes, it will hurt, okay, because they haven't changed. Can we just get one more card for clarity for that, please? One more card of clarity for that, please. Yeah, they haven't changed. As quick as they came, that's as quick as they're going to go. I heard. Oh, okay. I'm going to leave it here, Cancer. I don't know where you fit into this, okay? But I feel like, you know, go with your gut feeling, okay? Because you're already questioning it. If somebody really kind of was serious with you, you wouldn't need to question, you know? You'd sense that they were genuine. You'd sense that, you know? Okay, I'm going to leave it here. I don't want to rant on too much, but just be careful, okay? Flip the script if you need to also. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hello, Leo. Thank you so much for tapping in. I do apologise. A bit informal today. I'm having a bit of a stay-in day, so take what resonates, leave the rest to somebody else, and also feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. If you've already been doing so, thank you so much. But please continue to like, especially. It does kind of send, you know, the channel and the readings off to those that need to hear it and kind of need my services in some sort of way. So yeah, I'd really appreciate it, guys. Flip the script if you need to for any of the channeled messages, and we'll get started. Lovely. Okay, universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Clear, concise messages for our Leos regarding the upcoming week. What is it that you'd like them to know? What can they expect? Just anything regarding their upcoming week, please. Okay, so many cards there. Let's recoup. Clear, concise messages for our Leos, please. I wonder why that happened. It's like a spillage of cards. No concise messages for our Leos regarding the upcoming week, please. Universe, spirit guides, angels. Dropped on the floor. Got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Got the Hangman. There may be a bit of a wait for some money or something that you've been waiting for, okay? Just a bit longer. They're saying they're just a bit longer. I don't know why, but, you know, you may kind of be like, oh, when's it coming in? Yeah, they're telling me, like, don't lose your cool, but there's a bit of a, just a bit of a wait, a bit of a longer wait. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This could be on regarding some money, or maybe some of you have been searching for a new job role and you're just not getting anywhere. There is a bit of a wait here, okay? Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. Heavy on the Pentacle energy, Leo. Yeah, okay, for some of you, like, let's say you've been searching for a job, not finding anything, not getting anywhere, okay? There's a reason for it, and we will dig into why there's a bit of a wait here. Maybe they're telling me here, okay, for a very small portion of you, times have changed, I'm hearing. There may be like an adjustment that you need to do on your resumes and your CVs. It's funny because, you know, I was applying for jobs not long ago and I was trying to find something to do alongside university, and I kept getting rejected. But my job experience and it's so, like, I've done so much, you know? You know, I've done so much in life. I'm not going to lie, I don't want to toot my own horn. But then when I kind of went to an advisor, they said, yes, you've done a lot, but you need to adjust it to the, it seems very obvious, but I haven't, you know, I just didn't really clock it. You know, I had so many positions. Not everybody needs to see each one you've done over the years. And it's like, you know, what I'm saying here is like they maybe need to look and readjust again on some resumes or make some changes. Or even lie a little bit, I'm hearing. Tell a few tad lies here and there, okay? And yeah, you may kind of get what you're looking for here. Now, if you're waiting for something to be owed to you as well, there is going to be a little bit of a wait, but you will eventually get it, okay, in due time. I promise you will. Can we get a little bit more for what this is for our Leos, please? Very specific message for the upcoming week, Leo. Heavy on the Pentacle energy, like I said, or savings, or, okay, another King of Cups. A little bit more for our Leos here, concise messages. Chariot, okay, here it comes, okay, maybe like at the end of the week or literally at the start of the following week, okay. It's just when you almost felt like you should give up, or that you should, I don't know, it's like it comes at the very last minute. Yeah, something to celebrate. Three of Cups. Something to celebrate. Finally. Finally, I'm hearing, okay? Bottom of the deck. Nine of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's very last minute. And it's so last minute to the point where you get really devastated, okay? But then you forget to check. You know how we keep checking our emails, or we keep checking for an outcome wherever you're finding that, whether it's on emails or texts, and you just keep looking at your phone. You forget that you actually need to look, and then you look again and it's like, ta-da, oh my gosh, I got the job, or oh my gosh, you know, it's like very last minute though. It's whatever it is for you here, okay? Let's say you've appealed or applied for something also, like a job or a loan or something to do with money, finances, wages, promotion, whatever it is here, okay? Whatever it is here, like I said, it can be very broad on the spectrum for whatever this is, but I can tell you've been waiting for whatever this is. And like I said, it's even come to the point where it comes last minute, literally at the very last minute, when you thought, you know what, F this, I don't want to talk to no one, I'm turning off my phone, you know. It's like, don't do that, because, you know, I'm hearing like ping, and you know, you're gonna have to really just keep holding on, okay? Don't turn off that phone just yet, because you are gonna have to answer someone or accept the offer. Okay, a little bit of advice for what this is here. Yeah, here it comes, okay? Not long now, okay? Justice is coming in. You are going to get the answer that you want, or the offer or the outcome that you want for whatever this is. A little bit more, Leo. A little bit more for the advice for Leo, please. Yeah, like I said, going to be congratulations, you got the job, or congratulations, here you go, here's the loan, or congratulations, whatever it is here, okay? Happy outcome for sure. Something to celebrate, something that you are going to be acknowledged for or congratulated on, okay? A little bit more. A little bit more. Clear, concise messages for the advice for our Leos. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. Clear, concise messages for the advice for our Leos. A little bit more. One more shuffle. Like I said, even with the cards, there is going to be a long wait. But hold on tight, okay? Okay, 5 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. Oh, just bear with me. I'm just getting a quick... Apologies, Leo. Had to quickly go and find out what that notification was. But yeah. Yeah, with that 5 of Cups, why am I getting that this situation may be bittersweet? Page of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. This, for some of you, could be a job role that you really want and you're very passionate about, but it could be looked upon by a particular person or parents or it's like, why would you go for that? You know, let's say you're a bit of a creative. This is an example. You're a bit of a creative, but your parents want you to go for something like doctoring, science, something massive or huge like that. That's just for a side message for some of you, okay? I'm also getting that people are starting to see that your plan, you know, it looks like, oh, Leo's plan isn't coming, it's not going well, is it? It's not going well. You know, they're even starting to believe that things aren't going well for you. Yeah, they're even starting to believe that things aren't going well for you. You may want to just keep this one to yourself until you know, you may kind of do something I did, like, in the past. I kept telling people my every move. When they said, oh, how's the job hunting going? Oh, yes, I've got a few interviews coming up. And let's say that whole week I had no successful interviews. And then they ask again, oh, how's the interviews going? Oh, I didn't get any. Just be aware. Don't tell everybody each step of what's going on, okay? Because it's going to kind of, you know, they already don't believe that you have things under control here. Page of Wands, 4 of Cups, Queen of Swords, Judgment in reverse, okay? But like I said, you're getting the answer or the offer that you've been waiting for whatever this is here. So don't worry, okay? 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. You're going to be able to share the good news eventually, okay? Yeah. Okay, one more card for closing, please, for our Leos. This is a very specific message. If this isn't regarding work, let's say for some of you, you wanted a loan to do something on the house or start your own business, or you know, this could be a promotion, whatever it is here that you've been kind of waiting on. I can see that it's been action's definitely going to be kind of had. And there's that offer, Page of Cups. I'm also hearing sorry I'm late, or sorry it's late, okay? There's also like a bit of a hold up anyway in general. Nothing to do with you, but something to do with maybe the establishment. You know, they had a lot to do, okay? 9 of Cups, or there were a lot of applicants to look through, 9 of Cups. But I am hearing like, sorry it's late, or, you know, let's say you've applied for a loan or something like that. And, you know, I'm hearing, sorry, we sent it to the wrong email, you know, just a bit of a slip up or F up, you know, small one, with that Page of Cups. And, you know, we want you though, or here you go, access granted, or, you know, here's the loan granted, or, you know, either way, you're getting the answer you want. It's not gender specific, but, you know, Empress card. I'm going to leave it here, Leo, okay? Thank you so much for tapping in. Flip the script if you need to in some sort of way. I don't feel like you need to for this at all, but for a small portion of you, you may feel like you need to. But yeah, take what resonates, guys. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Take care, Leo. Lovely. So Virgo, let's get straight to it. Let's have a look. Gosh, that was quick. Got the Moon card. I will keep that in mind. Universe, Spirit Guides, Angels, Divine. Clear, concise messages for our Virgos, please. Clear, concise messages for our Virgos for the upcoming week. Okay, we've got the 8 of Swords. We've got the 4 of Wands. Wow, okay. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. You may stay away from a particular person that you know is no good for you, or has been distracting you from your work, or somebody that's been trying to get you out of the house. This could be friends, guys. You know, sometimes our friends don't understand that we have things to do. You may kind of go ghost or stay away from them. We did see the moon. You know, that's kind of telling us something as well. Or somebody may be doing this towards you, okay? Bottom of the deck here, we have the Judgment in reverse. Yeah, there's some sort of judgment call or realization that your group of friends isn't, you know, you're kind of outgrowing them. Four of Wands, you know, you have some good things, not some good things. Four of Wands is quite a big deal, actually. 11-11 card kind of vibes. You know, you are on a great path, on a destined path, and, you know, the future's so clear. And for many of you, there's a realization that the people you've been hanging around with, or even a work situation, you know, you've outgrown your environment, okay? And you don't want to tell them this, or you don't want to let it on that you've been having thoughts like this, okay? It's going to be upcoming. But they may start to catch on that something's not quite right with you, okay? You are not yourself when they are around, or there's a change. It's like you've changed. And you've just outgrown either an individual or a group of friends or a workplace. I want to also say family members for some of you, for a very small portion of you. But yeah, these people aren't for me, or this situation is not for me. I'm better than this, or I've outgrown my environment. I'm on the right path. I've got things going for myself. Now, guys, if you are, you know, you're kind of on a different kind of path to your friends or the people that you've been dealing with or staying around, you are deciding to get back to priorities. Let's get back to basis. Let's refocus. You know, you could have been kind of, you know, when you it's like you really want to say no when your friends say, oh, come out with us, but you've been giving in quite a lot, or you've been giving in to something or someone quite a lot, but you kind of are going back to basis and focusing on the priorities for the upcoming week, okay? A little bit more. That was a very specific message so far. A little bit more for our Virgos. Clear, concise messages. Ace of Cups. And a little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages for our Virgos. A little bit more. Clear, concise messages. World card. A lot of major arcanas going on. Wow, look at that. Okay. Got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we got the Hierophant. Right, this is... yeah, it's like maybe your friends are trying to get you out, Virgo, or, you know, you may kind of reject them because you want to save. You don't want to splash out. Or you've been doing that quite a lot lately, and you've having a change of mindset in some sort of way. Why do I feel like some of you are the life of the party, and they really, when you say no, or when you say, oh, I'm staying in, it's a big deal for them because you're the one that brings everybody together. And when you're not there, it's awkward. It's like, oh my gosh, I wish Virgo was here. Okay, it's going to feel like that. Now, if this is a job role that you are saying goodbye to, or thinking to say goodbye to, or some of you are handing your notice in, you know, that's another way I'm looking at it. It's like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do without Virgo? Eight of Swords. But yeah, there's like a new found love or endeavour or passion, okay, coming up. And you're going off your own accord with this one, okay? You're going off your own accord with this one. And it's the right path. You are on the right path, okay? Hierophant talks about the morally good thing, or, you know, we get a little bit more for what this is? I'm kind of speechless and I don't know why. A little bit more for what this is for Virgo, please. Okay, we've got the 3 of Wands. We've got the 6 of Swords. Like I said, heavy reflection or a massive realization that you have outgrown a group of friends or a friend or a person or a job role, okay? Hence why you are thinking to or will be turning your back a little bit, whether that means a permanent break or separation or temporary. One more card. 9 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we got the 4 of Swords. Yeah, definitely going within here. Yeah, and they're going to struggle to understand, why are you leaving us, or why are you leaving me, or why are you not talking to me? But you really are in reflection mode right now, or you are trying to figure out your next step or your next move regarding something. This could be following the fact that we are in a new month for some of you, and you know, us Virgos, we're like, right, new month, what are we going to do? What's the plan? You know, and some of your friends are not like that, or the people that you've been around, they are trying to understand, why are you taking this so seriously, or why are you leaving us, or why are you not talking to us? Okay, they're just going to have to understand here. Yeah, 9 of Swords behind that. You know, you are going to be kind of like letting people down a little bit next week, but unapologetically, I want to say, Page of Swords, because, you know, you're cutting away the bad habits, or cutting away people or situations that are just not of you or for you. Now, for a very specific portion of you here, we did speak about a bit of a match going on this weekend that's just gone. Now, that could be a possibility. Let's say like an offer came in, or a new start came in with somebody, or will be. Some of you, you're still waiting on that. But yeah, for a particular, you know, group of you, some sort of offer came in from someone, and you know, you want to kind of settle down with that new person, or get to know them, because it's been a while since you've given love a try, or it's been a while since you've had a bit of attention, and you know, you could be doing just that, indulging in your own happiness, without the distractions of friends trying to get you out all the time, or without the distractions of other people trying to you know. I really want to find out a little bit more for what this is for Virgo, please. Can I find out a little bit more for Virgo? Strength card. 7 of Cups. And one more card, please. Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we got the 3 of Cups. Yeah, many of you, like I said, you're going ghost a bit from either friends, family members, or people around you, okay? Moon card behind there. And I feel like someone's caught your eye, or there's a person that you have caught their eye, okay? And you want to kind of give them a chance, or see where this goes. Even if it means kind of leaving friends behind, okay, and they're kind of wondering, why are you taking so long? What is it that you're up to over there? You know, some people are so nosy. But yeah, it's like you want to give this new thing, or this new person, or this new endeavor, or this, you know, something a try. You want to give it a try, because you're not. Yeah, for many of you, it's either been very lonely, or people have been kind of forgetting how much you've been through, and this is like this new thing, or new opportunity, or person, or offer. You're very deserving of it, because they don't understand what you've been through, or how lonely it was, or how, you know. Okay, we get the advice here. This is a very specific reading. Now, this could also be you kind of, again, handing your notice in, or saying goodbye to a job role, and they really don't want you to go. Hierophant for the advice, a little bit more for the advice here. Clear, concise messages. This is a very specific reading. A little bit more for the advice. Judgment in reverse again. One more card. Ace of Wands. Hermit card. There you are, coming out strong in your reading. 5 of Wands. Yeah, these people aren't going to understand. Why are you distancing yourself from us? Okay, we can't figure you out. Judgment in reverse. We can't figure you out here. We can't figure you out. But you've got a new beginning that you're keeping on the down low with either somebody or something. And you really want to see how it goes. You genuinely are interested to see how it goes. And I feel like saying, I'm deserving of this new beginning, so I'm going to give it a try. And you know what? I am going to keep it on the down low. I'm not going to tell everybody my business regarding this, because I've done so in the past and it kind of went wrong. Or, you know, I just want to see how this goes on my own accord. Okay, so there may be people that kind of won't understand why you're ghosting them, or why you're, you know, there may be a bit of conflict or music, like you may have to face the music from people around you. I mean, I do want to say it's because they care, but at the same time they are very much taking this to heart. Why? Like I said, there must be a reason why. You know, you must be the life of the party at events, or when you go out with your friends, or at family gatherings and stuff. You know, that's why they're so adamant that you must come, or we want to see you. You know, you could be the class clown in some sort of way, metaphorically speaking, in your situations, and you've calmed down a little bit, and I feel like somebody's calming you down, or will be, you know, even if it's like a little sneaky link, Virgo, like that's been coming around or will be coming around. You're keeping it on the low. Now, guys, it doesn't have to be so extent. For some of you, let's say this is a new endeavour, okay? Or you're sneaking off to go to a new job, or you've applied for a new job and you're getting it. You know, it's very sneaky energy. Let's not tell anybody. Or, you know, take it how it resonates. But, you know, there are people that are going to be upset at the fact that you're being very low-key or not giving off too much. Just be aware of that. But Wheel of Fortune, you know, the universe has got your back. They're saying, you keep doing you. You do it how you want to do it. Okay, yeah, you do it how you want to do it. You are in control of this, and we gave you this for a reason, this new beginning, whatever that is, with that Ace of Wands. You know, you have fun with it, see where it goes, let your hair down, have a blast. You know, this is yours. This is yours. We gave it to you. So you know, this is, yeah, like I said, it kind of ties in now with the weekend reading as well, Virgo. And again, if you've not had that come to pass regarding the weekend reading, like I said, you're deserving of this, and it's karma from the universe, good karma at that. Okay, so yeah, they're saying, yeah, if you want to be quiet about it, go ahead and be quiet about it. You know what people are like when, you know, I'm hearing a private life's a happy life. I'm hearing they can't ruin what they don't know. Judgment card in reverse. Yeah, something about it here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. I don't know why it was very, very specific today, Virgo. Now, flip the script if you need to. Kind of take what you can from any of those messages, okay? And I wish you well for this upcoming week. Yeah, lovely major arcanas coming out here, you know. Yeah, I'm very, very intrigued now to see what exactly this is or who this is. But yeah, take it how it resonates, and feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe, Virgo. Hello, Libra. Thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your weekly reading for what you can expect for the upcoming week. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, especially liking the video, guys. It costs nothing. It really does help the channel to grow and extend itself to those that do need the service. But yeah, thank you for your ongoing support, and we'll get straight into it. Okay, flip the script if you need to for any of the channeled messages. Lovely. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear concise messages, please. Clear concise messages for our Libras. What is it that they need to know? What would you like to tell them regarding their upcoming week? What can they expect? Anything for their upcoming week, please. 6 of Pentacles. And a little bit more, please. Page of Wands. And a little bit more for our Libras, please, for the upcoming week. Clear, concise messages. A little bit more for our Libras. 2 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we've got the 10 of Swords. Wow. Someone's walking away from opinions, or walking away from giving to 2. Whether it's you or somebody else in the energy. You know, somebody just wants one person now, rather than giving to 2, or extending themselves to, you know, to give to multiple energies. This could be you or them. It's a new thing for somebody to feel this way, you know, or do this, okay? Could be a bit of a player in the past, Page of Wands, you know. I'd be more concerned if it was the Page of Cups, because has nothing to offer, but a fish isn't very much serious. But this Page of Wands is at least trying to trying with somebody here. I'm trying my best, okay? You know, I've never felt this way before, so you're gonna have to bear with me, or teach me how you want me to be, or I'm willing to comply with your standards or boundaries. This could be you or them. Somebody's really saying goodbye to a lifestyle. You know, like I said, somebody could have been in the past used to giving to two, or extending themselves way too much to other people. Now, it doesn't have to be intercourse or love or attention. This could just genuinely be, I'm turning my back away from helping people and doing favors all the time because I want to focus on a new partnership, or I just want to focus on right, some of you, I'm getting rehab, okay? Not all of you. Or you could be dealing with somebody, or you have somebody around you that is trying to recover, and they're in therapy, or you are, but that's for a small portion of you. But no, in general, for whatever this is here, whether it's you or someone else, someone is trying and will be really working towards doing better. Yeah. Now, this could be working towards doing better to show somebody that I am serious about this relationship, or I'm working on myself development, okay? Yeah, somebody's definitely saying goodbye to a certain lifestyle, or, you know, the person that they were in the past. A little bit more, please, for our Libras for the upcoming week. Now, this could be you or them. Take it how it resonates, flip the script if you need to. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, you see? This is beautiful. Really, really nice energy. The universe is proud of you here, Libra, if this is you trying to change for the better. Really, really proud of you, you know. A little bit more, please. Seven of Swords. One more card. One more card, please. One more card. Right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. There's a few cards behind that, but I will acknowledge that. One more card, please. One more card. Clear, concise messages. One more card for our Libras for what this is next week. Hangman. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Page of Cups. It's funny because I just said, oh, what did I just say, Libra? I'd be concerned if it was a Page of Cups. Okay, I'll tell you what's going on here. Libra, as much as I did say that the universe is very proud of you, or proud of whoever this is, they're going to kind of throw a spanner in the works. Please don't be mad at the divine for doing this. They are testing you out here, okay? They're testing you out here, and they're hoping that you pass the test. There could have been a matching energy where you both used to deal with each other, or have a bit of a no strings, same time next week vibe, you know, or okay, for some of you, you had a person where it was just like, you know, weekends, intercourse, fun, flirty, and you both were fine with it. You know, it was very much a mutual understanding, okay? Now, this could also be a friend that you used to maybe get high with, or go out with, or drink with, or, you know, you're the one that's trying to do better, while this person here is still waiting for you to join them. Now, I feel like the universe may bring this person back as a test to see if you pass the test here. You can't question the universe here. Everything that the universe does is for your greater good. And I feel like this lesson here is because they are preparing you for either a full-blown, serious, beautiful connection or commitment, okay? Now, some of you have met this person already, and it's going great, even though you're not used to being committed or used to giving it a try. Now, for some of you, it is coming in. And the reason why they are sending you this test or temptation of somebody is because they are trying to prepare you for blocking away that energy of having a wandering eye, okay? Okay, I really, like, I don't know, I'm hearing the universe say, like, I need to see if you are serious, you know. I know it's a very cruel, it may seem very cruel for the universe to do something like that, okay? But, you know, you could actually have a karmic tie with someone, and not only is it a lesson on your behalf, but they need this lesson too. You know, you are somebody's lesson also, okay? Somebody is coming in and you may reject them, and this person that you used to kind of maybe have fun with or be adventurous with or have kind of flings with, depending on what or who this is, best friend, or have a smoke with or go drinking with, it's like you're doing better and this person needs to see, look, Libra can do it, so why can't you? That's a, you know, there could be a karmic tie in that sense, and the universe is letting a lesson be known on each side, okay? So that might come and throw a bit of a spanner in the works for the upcoming week, okay? I feel like you may pass the test though with that hangman, and hopefully you do, Libra, okay? Could we get a little bit more for what this is here for our Libras? Clear, concise messages, yeah. 5 of Pentacles. I feel like for many of you, you do pass the test and turn a blind eye or turn your back. Or this could also be the advice as well if you struggle with doing that. A little bit more for our Libras. Clear, concise messages. That dropped on the floor. Got the Queen of Cups, but there are a few cards behind that. I will keep that in mind. A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. Queen of Swords. 2 queens, and it's not gender specific. You may find an outburst from somebody that you reject or say, oh, thank you, but no thank you. You know, they may make it hard for you, okay? A little bit more clear, concise messages for this, or the advice. Yeah, Death card. Amy Winehouse, I keep hearing it. And you know that I'm no good. I told you I was trouble. You know this isn't good for you. You know that this relationship or situation with this incoming energy is no good. You know, you know. And yes, it may even turn into a permanent ending here, or a permanent kind of, I don't know, some sort of separation. You know, I'm hearing somebody say, don't, you know, don't think I, you know, don't, what's the quote that they're giving me? Don't go on all brand new or something like that. I know what I'm hearing. I know what you did last summer. That could be significant in some sort of way. But somebody, it's like somebody wants you to, like, they could even use your past against you. You know, and that's going to be your wake up call. Like, oh, okay, you still think I'm that same person from the past, don't you? Well, no, I'm not, honey. So, yeah, kick rocks. Yeah, it's crazy here. It's crazy. There's an energy here that you used to really be on the same page with, okay? It's like a mutual understanding every week. Yeah, same time next week, yeah. You know, whether it's a fling, no strings, or if it's a friend that you used to get high with, or you used to go and hit the clubs with, etc. You know, you are leaving this person behind. 9 of Swords, Page of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. Look where you are, look where they are. 9, 2 9s. 9 could be significant, but yeah, it may come about next week where you may have to reject or send somebody on their way, okay? Could we just get one more card for clarity or advice again for our Libras regarding this? Yeah, Emperor card, putting your foot down, okay? Congratulations for those that really do send this person on their way or reject, okay? That's really good work. King of Swords, okay? Yeah, you may have to really kind of match their energy here, because they may either make it hard for you, or they may, like I say, just trigger you or try and get you out of your, what's the word? There may be a clash. Okay, and you know, you really may have to put your foot down, okay? Or again, that energy could be somebody else. It's like, I'm not effing leaving. I'm not leaving. Just be careful of that energy, actually, okay? Yeah, I know. Why would the universe send this person back? I'm doing so well. Why would you test me like this? There's one more test I'm hearing, okay? One more test. Knight of Wands, justice, you know? Yeah. And once you pass that test, we'll let it go. Okay, we'll let them go, and that'll be it. You can start this new beginning, what that you wanted to do, or yeah, you know, start this new life. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave it early, but there's a very specific message. Now, flip the script if you need to. Let's say for a small portion of you, let's say you pop up or try to reach out to somebody. Now, I'm getting for a very, very small, teeny portion of you, it can be flipped. Okay, if you are trying to reach out to somebody to see what they're doing for the week or what they're doing, you know, and you know that they, you know, you're just hoping that they kind of comply with you, but maybe they've outgrown you for a very tiny speck of you. But I'm not really getting that, Libra. I'm getting that you have been doing very well. It's been coming in your readings quite a lot. So place yourself where you see fit. It doesn't have to be regarding love. Like I said, it could be a friend that you have outgrown. It could be a family member, work situation. Take it how it resonates, okay? I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for tapping in. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Hi, Scorpio. We're going to be heading into your weekly reading for what you can expect for the upcoming week. I want to thank you all for taking the time to like, share, comment and subscribe. If you haven't yet done so, it costs nothing, especially if it resonates. Please continue to like, okay? It does push the channel and the reading to those that need this service from me. But yeah, take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video, and flip the script if you need to, Scorpio. Lovely. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages for our Scorpios, please. What would you like them to know, or what's coming up for them regarding their upcoming week? What is it that you'd like them to know? What's expected? What's going on? Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages. Two of Pentacles. A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. Ten of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Pentacles. Right, flip the script if you need to, Scorpio. Somebody's tired of giving. Some of you could be the breadwinner of your family or situation, or even at work. Maybe you're the one that is always working hard, and you know you're always doing favor for your employees, for your fellow employees or your employer. Take it how it resonates, but it's like, I'm tired of this. I'm not doing any more favors. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Wands. Okay. I'm also hearing, is the juice worth the squeeze? Is the juice worth the squeeze? This could be regarding work. You know, maybe you're having a massive realization that, hold on, I do a lot at this job. It's quite above my pay grade. Take it how it resonates. Six of Pentacles. Or I'm there for a lot of people, or I'm always there for that person. I'm always doing favors for them. I think I might actually have to say no this time. Yeah. Yeah, you may even tell a white lie if somebody kind of needs your help or needs your service, Scorpio. Now, flip the script if you need to. This could be you towards them or them towards you. A little bit more, please. Now, if this is a love situation as well, it's very one-sided. Or you may have a realization that, hold on, I'm doing all the work here. Or somebody may feel this way towards you. But yeah, Eight of Cups. Somebody maybe taking a break, walking away, or separating, either temporarily or permanently. A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody's having a massive realization that they've just been sticking around for... The reasons why they've been sticking around does not outweigh the reasons why they should leave. Wow. They're giving me the scene in Dreamgirls. I don't know whether some of you have watched Dreamgirls. Where they're kind of fighting with the main singer because she's always got excuses. And Beyonce's like, I have put up with your bitching, I've put up with your nagging, and all your screaming too. And then Effie, the main singer, she's like, I'm not feeling well, I've got pain. Effie, we've all got pain. I know I sound crazy if you've never watched Dreamgirls. But somebody is just tired, like, I'm tired. I'm tired of sticking in this, I'm stuck in this situation. Why am I stuck when the door's right there? I can walk right out right now. You know? I don't know, there's a massive realisation of that for the upcoming week, whether it's you or someone else. And it could be regarding either love, work, friends, family members. A little bit more. Page of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. I'm hearing High School Musical. I gotta go my whole way. I've got to move on and be who I am. I just don't belong here. I hope you understand. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Somebody's torn. They're giving me a song, a British song by a rapper called 23. Some of you may not be British. I do apologise. It goes, the chorus, which the girl sings, it goes, torn between the two, 'cause I really want to be with you. Something's telling me I should leave you alone. Somebody's torn. Okay, there must be like a reason to why. Somebody could have been feeling sorry for somebody. That's why they've been sticking around regarding money. If I leave, he or she hasn't got anybody to help her or to provide that stability for him or her. Or if this is a work situation, like I said, you're the hard worker in the work situation, and if I leave, you are taking somebody else's concern on, Scorpio. Why are you worried about that? You may have made a few nice friends here and there in this situation, or you may have developed some sort of soft place for somebody, or soft place in your heart for somebody, and that is the reason why you're torn between leaving or not, or this person is, okay? Wow. This goes a bit deeper too. Now, either somebody's friends or family members have been telling them, look, you need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. Or somebody knows that their person always F's up regarding options, or that they're always cheating. But I still love him, or I still love her. Because I'm seeing two queens here, but that's a very specific message for someone, not gender specific. Could we just get a little bit more for the advice for our Scorpios for what this is? Scorpio, this is very specific, okay? Take it how it resonates. Full card. So somebody's gaining the courage to leave, whether it's you or them. Okay, that one fell on the floor. Apologies. Eight of Swords, yeah. One more card. Six of Swords, okay? So yeah, somebody is actually going to do it and follow up with this. King of Cups. Wow. Why am I getting like there needs to maybe be a rush to this? If you are trying to get out or leave, somebody wants to do it where it's either quietly or unknowingly to the other person, because if I tell them, they're gonna really touch my soft spot, and then I am gonna end up staying again. Or I'm hearing, every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. I don't know who sings that song to this day. I can't remember, but I just remember hearing it as a child. It's an R&B song from someone. I'm also hearing Ashanti, Foolish. Every time I pack my bags, there's something always holding me back. You know, if I leave and tell them, they're gonna end up trying to talk it out of me, and I'm gonna end up staying. They're gonna negotiate or persuade me to stay. King of Cups, Ace of Wands, Tower, Lovers. Yeah, it may even, like, some of you may have tried to leave in the past, and the reason why you're stuck again is because they always end up either crying or saying the right words, or makeup sets also I'm hearing, okay? Take it how it resonates. Okay, what's the one more card for advice regarding Scorpio? 10 of Pentacles. Hangman. I'm hearing take your money and go. Why am I hearing that? Take your money and go. Clarify that 10 of Pentacles again, please. You know, and I'm also hearing that this person, like unknowingly to you, is actually sticking around for the stability that you provide, or the money that you know, your 10 of Pentacles. It doesn't have to be regarding money or stability, but for some of you it will be. Someone sticks around or is under your wing due to what you do for them, okay? Even if it's like cooking or doing laundry or doing all the housework. 7 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Swords. Yeah, what am I going to do when you leave? What would I do without, you know, Scorpio? Or Scorpio, you could be thinking this towards somebody else. One more card for our Scorpios, please, for the advice. Justice. Hermit card at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody may have to leave in private or silence, okay? Yeah, and this is, right, there's a particular person here that has friends or family members, and you look at their situation and really wish that was you. Or some of you question, I wonder if they're hiding the fact that they may kind of go through the same thing I go through. Some of you have a perspective like, I want a love like that. Or I want to be treated like that. Like your outlook and your perspective on other people, you see them and you see other connections or other situations and you really wish that was you. Or you wonder, I wonder if they're masking right now, and I wonder if they also go through what I go through and they're not telling anybody. I'm going to leave it here, Scorpio. I don't know where you stand, and I'm really sorry about that. This can be flipped, like I said, and it could also be regarding work, family members or friends. Take it how it resonates, but someone's really torn between leaving. But like I said, I do see somebody following through eventually, in secret or silently. But yeah, take it how it resonates. Flip the script if you need to. I really do wish you all the best no matter what side you are on here. We did see the Justice card, so like I said, this is happening for a good reason, and there is also a lesson in this as well, okay? So yeah, feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. I wish you all the best. Take care, Scorpio. Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your weekly reading for what you can expect for the upcoming week. Take what resonates, leave the rest to somebody else, and flip the script if you need to. Guys, please continue to support the channel. Like. It costs nothing, and you know, it's really important to push the channel and the readings to those that need to hear or that need this service from me. So I'd really appreciate if you could continue your ongoing support. Honestly, I'm so grateful. But let's get into it, Sag. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages for our Sagittariuses for the upcoming week. What would you like them to know? What do they need to know? What's expected? Just anything regarding the upcoming week, please. Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages for our Sagittariuses, please. Oh, we've got the 7 of Cups. Now, I had another card that flipped out. Justice. King of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have a 2 of Pentacles. Why did they just give me the song? What's it gonna be? 'Cause I can't pretend. Don't you wanna be more than friends? Voice is not there today. Apologise. Hold me tight and don't let go. Don't let go. What's it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Who's asking this, Sag? Is this you or someone else? Somebody doesn't know what they want, okay? whilst the other person or the other energy in this is still waiting for an answer. But somebody likes things how they are. Somebody doesn't like the pressure. I like things how they are. I like how it's going. Why do you need an answer right now? I told you I wasn't ready, or something like that. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody hates when they are questioned or put under interrogate. See, it's even coming in the energy. Why are you asking me? I told you I'm not ready to answer, or I'm not ready yet for commitment, or I'm not ready. You know, somebody hates being put under question. You know, whilst one person has been leaving somebody on a bit of a kind of like, I'll be back with you, you know, or leading them on, I want to say as well, Two of Pentacles. And it's not nice here, you know. Now, I could even go as further to say the person that has been leading somebody on or keeping them on their toes purposely, they may actually watch them leave. I don't know who that's going to be, whether that's you or somebody else. Flip the script if you need to, Sag. A little bit more. Clear, concise messages. Yeah, somebody's going to hit the road. Knight of Pentacles. A little bit more for Sagittarius, please. Yeah, Ace of Swords. It's like, again, ultimatum vibe. Somebody's like, it's either this or that. And if you do not tell me the answer I'm wanting to hear right now, I am going to hit the road, unfortunately. Or, you know, some sort of evidence or clarity gets presented to somebody and that gives them enough evidence or reason to leave. Okay. One more card. Yeah. I just heard Freedom Street. Nine of Pentacles. I'm seeing somebody literally, metaphorically or literally, packing their bags and hitting the road, like I said, and starting a new journey of singlehood or freedom. Bottom of the deck, Temperance. Now I'm hearing, you've tried everything, but you don't give up. And in my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. Don't know why I just heard that. Okay. Somebody really stayed to see the end goal. Okay. Five of Swords. Star card. They really wanted to see the end goal and see, you know, what would happen if I just keep, you know, I know my person's cheating. I know my person has options. I know my person's not ready. I know my person hates when I keep questioning, when are we going to take it deeper, etc., etc. But I kept pressing on, you know. I stayed and gave them a chance, Temperance. I kept pressing on. I was there when they were cheating. I was still there and I still took them back during the trials and tribulations. And I wanted to see what would happen, you know, and I wanted to see what would happen if, you know, my person did change. I wanted to see them change and I stuck by them when they weren't ready. But it's time to, I'm seeing a lot of nights, like I said, it's time to hit the road and take movement for myself elsewhere. Four of Pentacles. This could be you or them. Could we get just a little tad bit more? Yeah, somebody's going ghost or leaving. 'Cause she's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. A little bit more, please. This could be you or them, okay, Sag. Three of Pentacles. One more card. That's the second three that we've seen in the reading. So I don't know whether somebody was cheating or they let other people get involved here. Knight of Cups in reverse. It's funny because we've got the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups in reverse. So like I said, somebody just feels led on. Somebody felt led on by a King of Cups energy, or by, you know, there was a King of Cups energy that wasn't ready, and it's not gender specific. And that Knight of Cups was just kind of like still sticking by, even sticking by beside. I'm gonna stick beside him. I'm gonna stick beside him. You know, I'm sticking. I'm sticking beside him, even if he doesn't know what he wants or what she wants. You know, even though things are up in the air. Wow, this is a very specific reading. Now, I'm trying to see how, for some of you, this could be linked towards work. And it can actually be linked towards work. Let's say you were being sold a dream regarding promoting or promotions or an upgrade or an increase in a job role. You know, somebody saying, I'm never going to see that, am I? I'm never going to see that upgrade or that you know, that upgrade or job role, or, you know. I'm never going to see that upgrade or wage increase, am I? So I better just get on and leave. Page of Wands. Page of Wands, Seven of Swords. Yeah, someone's definitely realising that they've been stuck in a never-ending cycle of, I'm hearing, down a lonely road to nowhere. Beautiful, beautiful artist called Odile. He's very quite new on the scene, but very beautiful voice with beautiful words. They just gave me the song Blame You. If I don't blame it on you tonight, I will down the road somehow. Blame you for leaving me down a lonely road to nowhere. Beautiful. Go and have a look at that song. I don't know why it keeps playing in my head regarding this reading. Somebody's just been literally led on. And at the start of the song, it's a beautiful, like, gorgeous, gorgeous girl, but you ain't happy. Somebody's just not been happy, even if they've been trying to stick around to see if anything is going to change, or if my person's going to change, or if the job role's going to see my worth, or if something or someone's going to see my worth. And, you know, yeah, I got played, didn't I? Somebody's having a, like, man in the mirror moment, self-reflecting moment. I just got played, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Or, you know, I've been sold a dream, basically. And, you know, even if it was years of being sold a dream, months of being sold a dream, weeks, days, somebody's just like, yeah, it's so blatant. What's the advice here for Sagittarius? Now, again, script if you need to, but this is definitely kind of unveiling for the upcoming week here. Four of Cups. Yeah. Massive reflection mode for someone here. Three of Swords again, okay? Yeah. And it's so heartbreaking because somebody really did stick around to try and see if their person was going to change, or acknowledge the fact that they stuck around while they were not ready for a commitment, or they stuck around even when the establishment really needed people to stick around and do overtime, or whatever this is here, you know. Somebody's just kind of taking that leap of faith and going for a new beginning elsewhere, away from this situation. Let me find my happiness elsewhere because it's just not here. Now they're giving me Luther Vandross. And a house is not a home when there is nobody to find me. Sorry, my voice is not there today. I'm so sorry. A chair is not a chair. Wait, a chair is still a chair, even when no one's sitting there. Oh, but a house is not a home. A house is not a home when there's no one there to find me. Somebody could also feel like, you know, when I'm by myself, I'm alone in this. I'm the only one carrying this. Yeah, it's just so far gone, and it's so blatant as well. I'm hearing, coming home late. It seems you barely beat the sun. Tapping my shoulder, thinking you gon' get you some. Smelling like some fragrance that I don't even wear. But if you want some loving, I suggest you go back there. You know, somebody has really tried to stick around to see if their person's going to change, even through the options, even through the cheating, even through the assumptions of cheating and unfaithfulness. But it's very clear that you are just not going to change. It's so evident here. You know, 2 threes. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. I'm sorry, but not sorry. But I have to go my own way, literally. Because I'm worth a lot more than this situation. 10 of Pentacles. Look how much I do for you. 10 of Pentacles, Empress. Yeah, it's time to see what's out there. Okay? I'm packing my bags. I keep hearing it because she's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Why am I hearing that? This could be you or them, Sag, okay? And again, it doesn't have to be regarding love. It could be regarding a work situation. Somebody's just realised they've been literally sold a dream for however amount of months, years, or days. Yeah, so, or weeks. But yeah, don't know where you fit into this. Flip the script if you need to, Sag, okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. But yeah, Take care. Hello Capricorn, thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your weekly reading regarding the upcoming week and what you can expect or what the divine wants you to know. Just anything regarding your upcoming week. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. Thank you for tapping in. Feel free to like. Please get the video and the channel out there to those that, you know, would like this act of service from me, okay? We've been doing so well pushing the channel out there, and, you know, I just ask that you guys continue. I really will kind of pay you back in any way that I can. Feel free to comment as well, guys. You know, I don't bite. I always answer you guys. But yeah, let's get straight to it, Capricorn, okay? Lovely. Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else, and also flip the script if you need to. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages, please, regarding our Capricorns. Clear, concise messages regarding our Capricorns, please. Not ready yet. Clear, concise messages regarding our Capricorn for the upcoming week, please. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine. Oh, nice start. Ace of Pentacles, okay. A little bit more for our Capricorns for the upcoming week. Clear, concise messages. A little bit more for our upcoming week for the Capricorns. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And one more card, please. King of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Swords. Oh. I just heard, okay. Someone's got choices. Who's got choices here? Is this you or somebody else? Or are you part of the choices here? Are you part of a bit of a, I don't know, somebody has to make a choice of you and someone else? Or you have to make a choice of someone else and someone else? Two kings. I did hear Brandy. The boy is mine. You need to give it up. Had about enough. It's so hard to see. The boy is mine. Yeah, someone has to make a decision, okay? There is an offer being made next week, where right, I'm getting a side message here. Somebody could know that they're in a bit of a third party, or know that they're part of an option. So that Ace of Pentacles, somebody's going to make it very hard for somebody to, you know, I've been giving so much to you. I've been making it so easy for you recently or previously. I'm going to make it quite hard for you now. I'm going to make you work for it, okay? Somebody's going to be dangling like a little, like, do you want it? Well, come over here then if you want it. You know where to find it and you know what to do. You better let go of her or him before you come back or before you come over here, because I'm not playing any games. It's something like that, okay? And it's not gender specific. A little bit more, please. A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. A little bit more, please. Clear, concise messages. Strength card. Five of Pentacles. One more card, please. Five of Wands. Yeah. I've had it up to here now. Somebody may know that they're part of a bit of a third party or part of a competition kind of energy. And so they're going to back away for a bit. I know I did say, oh, there's an offer coming, but I'm not feeling that. Why did I say it though, you know? I feel like somebody knows that the person that they're dealing with is getting an offer or getting treated like a king or a queen over there. And somebody's realizing, oh, I don't know if I can live up to that. I don't know whether, you know, I don't know whether. So let's say I was dealing with somebody. Sorry, apologies. I feel really distracted. I'm just getting like a few messages from a friend that I'm really not talking to right now. Like I said, that kind of ties in. Somebody may kind of make it really you know, starting to switch up on somebody. Yeah, that does tie in with all these little notifications that I'm getting, text message. I'm just not talking to her right now. But yeah, somebody may kind of like fall back a bit on how much they were given to somebody in the past due to the fact that they know they're part of a bit of a third party or part of a bit of a competition energy. This could be you or them. So regarding the offer, somebody just knows that they're getting they're getting quite a bit from the other option. You know, either paying for trainers or paying for meals or paying for flights, or, you know, you're getting it quite good over there, I see. You know, so since I can't live up to that, I'm going to just fall back a bit and see if, you know, it's a bit of reverse psychology, a tiny bit. Page of Swords. Somebody's clocked onto the fact that, you know, I don't know, that there's some sort of big purchase that could have been made or posted on the gram, and, you know, the other option is watching and saying, oh, I bet she bought you that, didn't she? Or I bet he brought you that, didn't he? You know. Now, this could also be regarding, and this is actually really weird if this is going to kind of resonate for any of you Capricorns. We are on Capricorn, yeah. That friend that keeps popping up right now, sending me texts to see if I'm okay. I'm not talking to her. Reason being is because she... can I say that? Does she watch my videos? I don't care. She will do anything to make it work with a partner that I know and her family knows aren't good for her. Okay? So she keeps... It's a bit of tug and war. It's a bit in tug of war with me, her and her partner, or me and her family members, her and her partner. We're telling her, he's not good for you, he's not good for you, it's not going to work, it's not going to work. Or, you know, I'm trying to just shake her up a bit. Okay, so there's a bit of kind of like conflict in that sense. And it's so weird how she's popping up on your reading here. So that could also resonate in some sort of way. Let's say you have a friend and, you know, you're kind of backing off a bit, Capricorn, because, you know, you realise that I can't beat the other option here, or I can't live up to, you know, she's blinded by the presents or the gifts. She's not going to leave, or he's not going to leave. So I'm going to step back a bit and let kind of like, I don't know, you're not acknowledging me or appreciating me in my presence. So I'm going to kind of just let you know how it feels to be in my absence. Somebody's doing that next week, whether it's you, them, or, you know, I don't know. Capricorn, I do apologise. A bit of advice here for what this is, a little bit more for Capricorn, please. Page of Wands. Hierophant. One more card. Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Hangman. Yeah, someone's definitely backing off a bit, okay? Because they've realised something, or they've clocked onto something, okay? You know, I have done so much for that person, and they keep choosing her. They keep choosing him. They keep choosing her or him. Now, this could also be regarding work, okay? Let's say you work so hard at work, and there's a bit of a competition vibe going on regarding an upgrade or a promotion or, you know, acknowledgement. And why do you keep choosing her or him for, you know, staff of the week or an upgrade or a promotion when I am such a good worker? Or again, if this is a love situation, why do you keep going back over there or choosing her over me or him over me when I've done so much for you? So you know what? I'm going to back off and let you find out what it's like in my absence rather than being so present. Okay, this is you or them that's going to plan to do this for the upcoming week. Can we get one more card of advice for Capricorn, please? Clear, concise messages. Yeah, Devil card. You know? I keep hearing there's a UK rapper called J Hus. I don't know whether you guys know of him, wherever you guys are, but he sings a song. If it looks like an op, talks like an op, smells like an op, then it must be an op. Now, just replace that word op, which means opposition, for whatever you want to kind of place it for. If it looks like that, it is that. And somebody's clocked onto the fact that, yeah, 4K, live in 4K, is definitely happening, you know, whatever this is. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This could also be somebody finding out the fact that somebody hasn't left their wife or, you know, long-time person, or that they have a long-time person, wife or husband, apologies. Yeah, just as I said that, Empress card behind that 10 of Pentacles, you know, it's not gender specific, but yeah, someone refuses to let go or walk away, or has been keeping somebody on their toes, saying that they are going to leave, they are going to leave, they are going to leave. No, you're not, okay? Or you lie to me, okay? But yeah, I'm going to leave it here, Capricorn, okay? I don't know where you stand on this, or what side you are on this, so take it how it resonates, flip script if you need to. It could be regarding friendship, love, work, family members. You take it how it resonates here. I'm getting a call, I do apologise. Feel free to like, share, comment and subscribe. Hello Aquarius, thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your reading for the upcoming week, what the divine wants you to know, anything that you can expect, just anything that you may come across for the upcoming week, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest to somebody else. Time is fluid, so it'll be from as and when you click onto the video. Thank you so much for your ongoing support, guys. Continue to like, get the channel and the readings out there to those that need this act of service from me. So, but yeah, thank you so much once again, guys. Take what resonates, leave the rest, flip the script if you need to. Universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages for our Aquariuses, please. Clear, concise messages for our Aquariuses for the upcoming week. What is it that they... Ooh, that was quick. Okay, Six of Pentacles. A little bit more, please, for the upcoming week for our Aquariuses. Clear, concise messages. What can they expect? What will be happening? What would you like them to know? Four of Cups. I just heard give it a try, or give me a try. Justice card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Okay, side message here. If you guys are dating or planning to date or go on dating apps, etc., this is just for a very particular portion of you. Take this lightly if this doesn't resonate, but I will keep going. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? Give each of the options a try. Don't be so closed-minded as well, okay? You will find that the universe and the divine does have a particular option within those options for you. So don't be so closed off, because you will find that even for some of you, you may actually end up being with somebody or find somebody that isn't your usual type, you know, the person for you. Have fun with it, I'm hearing, okay? Okay, if there's a situation also for some of you where rumours were made, or again, flip the script if you need to, but if rumours were said or gossip was made, or you know, you felt outcasted in a certain way, you are going to have the chance to prove people wrong, or what's the word, what's the quote they're giving me, save your reputation, or save your name. You know, your name's gonna be kind of cleared. Yeah, definitely. Magician card, Judgment card. We get a little bit more here for Aquarius, please. Clear, concise messages. Take any of the storylines and channeled messages how they resonate for you, okay? Three of Cups, yeah. Okay, like I said, I keep getting the same thing. So definitely let your hair down. Be very open-minded when it comes to dating or talking to new people for some of you. But again, if this is a situation where maybe people were talking about you, or you were feeling outcasted, or kind of like spoken about, you know, that could also be a situation too that may come about, or it's happened recently or something like that. Emperor card. Yeah, if you guys are in a work situation and, you know, you're faced with people that don't really necessarily like you, or they keep trying to put dirt on your name or kind of catch you out, it doesn't have to be at work, or talk about you, there's going to be like a stop to that. There's going to be like a supervisor energy, or even you, that puts a stop to all of that. yeah, put some respect on my name. Yeah, star card, whatever this is, and it doesn't have to be the above storylines, or it could be kind of close to the examples that I gave, but you are getting the outcome that you have been, you know, you deserve and have been waiting on, whatever this is. Again, if this is dating, for many of you, there's a particular option that really does tickle your fancy. It's going to be an instant match. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful, yeah. Guys, very particular message here too. If you aren't so talkative at work or in a certain situation, you stand out for the crowd, okay? That is your superpower, that you may actually feel you are unknowingly sitting in your superpower of being that person that doesn't talk too much. You know, somebody really likes that about you for the upcoming week, or this could be you towards somebody else. Can we get a little bit more advice, please? A little bit more advice. A little bit more advice for Aquarius. Clear, concise messages. A little bit more advice. Four of Swords. Hangman. One more card. Yeah, keep being who you are for the upcoming week, Aquarius. I don't know if you have an interview planned or a date planned, or you plan to go on, I don't know, showcase yourself to someone or something. But, you know, just be yourself here. Ace of Swords. They're going to love you for who you are, for like, literally. King of Cups. Yeah, don't be scared to tell them exactly how you think. They're going to love your mindset as well. If this is a date, an interview, or anything of the such. You do not have to change a thing. Do not change a thing about yourself, okay? You will even kind of like, it's gonna, anything that comes fluently, just say it, because they're gonna love your mindset. Yeah. You don't have to think before you speak. Just come out with it, okay? They want to see, they're gonna be so attracted to your genuine, pure, genuine self. Does that make sense? Hermit card. Some of you dealing with a Virgo, also Libra. I'm seeing, not all of you. Take it how it resonates. Okay, Hermit card and the Moon card behind that. You know, yeah, you're going to really like... I'm hearing I'm not just a pretty face, you know. There's so much more to you, like, and, you know, somebody's really realising that, you know, and you feel like this is an insecure thing about you. But they like something here that you don't like about yourself. They like something here that you do not like about yourself. Can we get one more card for clarity or advice for Aquarius? I don't know what this environment is going to be within. It's going to be different for all, whether it's dating, interview, work. Yeah, just come out with it. The saying for the advice, come out with your pure genuine self. They're going to love your mindset, or the way you think, or the way you kind of, some of you maybe kind of joke, you have some jokes up your sleeves, or you just funny without knowing. You know, they didn't know that you're this funny, or you're this charismatic. But yeah, it's like you unknowingly do it. Just be yourself here, okay? Be vulnerable, your vulnerable, true kind of self, and they're going to love you. They're going to absolutely love you. King of Pentacles, somebody offering some sort of job, or let me take you out, or, you know, it's not gender specific, but yeah, something like that. Small portion of you there's a thing here that you stopped doing because the past person that you were with didn't like that particular thing, and you stopped being that type of person, or stopped doing that particular thing. But that past person that didn't like something, or told you to cut it out, or could you stop doing that, that's going to be that same thing that somebody else likes. Okay, take it how it resonates. Okay, now for some of you, another way I'm looking at it is that if a job role, or somebody said, oh, you know, you'll never kind of, or even family members say, you know, you'll never reach that goal, or you'll never work at that place, you're not good enough, you know, you actually end up shocking everyone and surprising them, and you get the job, okay, or something like that. This could also be a particular group of you that have friends or family members that, you know, jokingly say, oh, you never find a date, look at you, you know, and you actually kind of blow their minds. Yeah, I got a match. I don't know, take it how it resonates. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here, Aquarius. Very specific messages for the upcoming week. Flip the script if you need to, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Hello Pisces, thank you so much for tapping in. We're going to be heading into your upcoming week, okay? Your weekly reading for the upcoming week. And yeah, take what resonates, leave the rest to somebody else. We'll be looking into what the divine wants you to know, anything you can expect, anything at all that you may need to know or expect for the upcoming week, okay? Take what resonates, flip the script if you need to. Also guys, please continue to like, get the channel and the readings out there to those that need this service. But yeah, take what resonates guys, and flip the script if you need to. Lovely. Pisces, universe, spirit guides, angels, divine, clear, concise messages for the upcoming week for our Pisces. What would you like them to know? What can they expect? What will be happening? Clear, concise messages, please. Clear, concise messages for our Pisces. We've got the Page of Swords. We've got the Temperance. We're dealing with a Sag, not all of you. Take that very lightly if you're not. Wow, Four of Wands. I'm hearing a UK artist called Scraps. I've been waiting for you to come home. When will I get to see you again? I've been waiting too long for you. Yeah, Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Right, why is somebody always waiting to come back to you, Pisces? Or is this you towards somebody else? Okay, Page of Swords, Temperance. Somebody's waiting for the opportunity to make things right, say sorry, or come back home, literally or metaphorically speaking. Okay, now whether they initiate that next week, I don't know. Let's look into it a bit deeper. This could be you or them. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, hanging tight a little bit. Right now, it's just an energy thing. It's quite very much in the energy. I'm hearing, I don't know how I'm going to get there. But I'll get there when I can. You can reach me by then. Eight of Swords to the World card. Okay, they need to figure out where you are first, or what your account... they need to find your account, or there could be like, I don't know, they're still blocked. I don't know. There's some sort of blockage here still, okay? So this is more so an energy thing so far, okay? Or this could be you or them. Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, Ten of Swords behind that. Two tens. Just be careful of entitlement here, okay? Just be careful of a pop-up or entitlement, okay? If somebody knows where you live, and they, you know that they do come across as a bit entitled sometimes. Just be careful of a random knock at your door from a past person if they know where you live. It's like, hey, it's great to be home. Ten of Pentacles, but they're just not getting that. You know, this is ended. What are you doing here? You know, kind of thing. Just be careful of that. Or again, this could just be a pop up on social media or something. Or a request as well. Okay, take it how it resonates. Could be you or them. A little bit more, please. Also could be a friend as well, guys. Just be aware of that, or a family member. King of Cups. A little bit more clear, concise messages for our Pisces for the upcoming week. Knight of Swords. Yeah, I did say, didn't I say, very entitled energy. I'm on my way. I can't even see somebody saying like, look, I need to talk to you. I'm 2 minutes away. Hold on. I've not even cleaned my house, or I'm not ready yet. Like I wasn't expecting you, or something like that, you know. Magician card, yeah. You know, by any means possible, kind of trying to gain access or gain entry. Just be aware of that. Guys, why do I keep getting like a now I keep hearing it. I can't, guys, why do I've heard this for the past however long months or weeks for you guys, Pisces. I keep hearing it. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Maybe you have somebody, oh, Queen of Swords, just as I said that. Oh, Very entitled, like I said. Just be aware of that energy. Even trying to find out where you are. Oh, have you heard from him? I haven't heard from him, but, you know, if you just give me his number, he'll be fine with it, I promise. Or her, him, you know, take it how it resonates. You guys are making me look at my nails now as well, which do need to get done. It's like, I don't know, just be careful of a random pop-up. Like I said, you may have not had your house prepared for this. You've not kind of cleaned up or anything, and, you know, random pop-up kind of vibes. Okay. A little bit more for our Pisces. Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages for our Pisces, please. A little bit more. Clear. Okay. Hierophant. Page of Cups. Yeah, you may need to kind of tell somebody off politely, because if you do it in a way where it's like explosive or rage-worthy, you know that this will trigger the craziness in them. Why am I hearing that? You know, King of Cups, Page of Cups. There's like a very much a... you're mentally stable, I want to say, but this one's a bit dopey. Hey. Like, I'm seeing like somebody with like bags. Like, take it how it resonates. It doesn't have to be exactly this way, but let's say somebody comes with bags. Hey, I've got to stay for the weekend. I've got a flood at mine. I hope you don't mind. But it's like, oh, okay. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. One more card. But you have to, the Hierophant, it's like you can't pop off on them, or even if you're really angry at the fact that they just kind of burst through, you need to talk to them politely or kind of like with a nice tone, because you know that they kind of, you know, not all there. Not all there. Let's not say not all there. You know that they're a loose cannon is what I want to say. One more card. Clear, concise messages. Ooh. Ooh, Pisces. Have you got someone already? Have you got someone already? Be honest. Or if this is you wanting to come towards somebody here and you want to come very entitled and burst in kind of thing, you know, somebody's got someone already. Seen a lot of queens. It's not gender specific. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. Yeah, third party situation. I'm sure I had this story for you previously. Who are you? Oh, hi, I'm Pisces X. Didn't he tell you? Yeah, we've got... Take how it resonates, Pisces. Oh, what the hell is going on here? Right, we're seeing a... My voice is going. You may even be speechless. I'm sorry, Pisces. What is going on here? You may even be speechless. Like, what the hell are you doing here? Like... Yeah, just be careful. This person's like not stalking you to certain events that they know that you'll be at as well. 3 of Wands, King of Swords, 6 of Wands, you know. You may have to kind of, look, I'm with my family right now. What are you doing? What? I just heard delusional. In the past, Pisces, whether it's you or them, did somebody have to like feed a few lies or sell a few dreams to somebody because, you know, if you told them the truth, that the fact that you've moved on, they would, you know, that they're kind of crazy. Does that make me crazy? You know? Okay. Can we get like 1 or 2 more cards of advice for Pisces, please? 10 of Swords. You need to really make it clear to somebody here that it's done. We're done. That's why I heard delusional. We're done. There may be like a need to say that next week because somebody comes around being very entitled. This could also be, guys, like somebody commenting on your photos with love hearts and it looks like, oh my gosh, who is that? Or maybe the new person that you're with is like, who is that commenting on your photos? You know, somebody's doing something like they're entitled or saying, hey babe, you know, popping up on... One more card for advice. Yeah, you're going to have to really kill them with kindness here. Like, you know, you do know that I've moved on, right? Yeah, it may seem a bit patronising, or they may say, stop patronising me. But, you know, there's a need to kind of cut them off in the nicest possible way that you can. Okay, this cycle ended already. You had a new start elsewhere, but they're still hung up and kind of still believing at the fact, you know, still believing the fact that there's still something there, or still something that can be fixed. Yeah, I'm hearing with that Page of Wands. Do you know how long it took me to find your number? I had to ask so-and-so, I asked so-and-so, and finally so-and-so gave it me, or something like that. Oh yeah, they've been doing the digging and kind of like, have you seen Pisces? Where can I find it? And I don't know. Moon card. Some of you may have even had to like go ghost on this person or block them, like I said, but they find you, unfortunately, for some of you. So you may need to kind of let them down, or tell them like in a nice way, like, look, you know that I've got a wife and kids now, or look, you know, I've got a girlfriend now or boyfriend. Or this could even be like, maybe you have a very clingy mother or sibling that always wants to be around, or just overstays their welcome, and you know your girlfriend or your boyfriend's also there, and I don't know, even a clingy best friend for some of you. It doesn't have to be so far fetched to the certain point where you guys have a crazy ex on the loose that's on the way back. It could be, but take it how it resonates. Flip the script if you need to, okay? I'm going to leave it here. Please do be careful of that energy for next week, Pisces, okay? Take care.